Hey, what's up everyone? It's Toldbeck. Today I'm gonna give my opinion on the NoFap movement. So, since a long time, there's another movement that I'm gonna speak about, and it's the semenretention. It's almost the same as the NoFap movement, but the problem that I've seen about the NoFap movement is they give the people the hope that they're gonna do semenretention till they find a woman, and then they can go all the way they want on the woman. You see what I mean? But the reality is, a woman is not an object, and she cannot give you as much sex as you want. Probably, like it's my some can, some can't, and you don't know before you try. All right. So imagine you practice semen retention, then you marry with a virgin. The virgin never did sex in her life. Do you really think she's gonna go bang bang all the night, every night, bro? Like, she's probably gonna be sex starved, but she gonna have pain, because she gonna get irritated and shit like that. All right. So it's proven that after 7 days of keeping your semen inside, you get a bump in hormone. All right. So for sure, there's some benefit into it. Um, the first time I tried semen retention, I was around 16 years old. All right. I had already had a girlfriend during 2 years, and I already knew what was sex. I had like my first girlfriend. I was fiancé with her. Like I was engaged with a ring. I was working 50 hours per week. So at 16 years old, around, I was not with her anymore. But I, I, I always been conscious on myself and trying to no fap too much, because I've seen article about George Saint-Pierre when I was young, and I heard that he was not fapping before 1 month before a fight sometime, and even if he had a woman, he was not sleeping with her during 1 month before a fight. And George St. Pierre, in the UFC is like, it's a legend, and I'm in Canada, so for me, if we look into the legend in UFC, it's the George St. Pierre. So it like is the key to George St. Pierre is a bit to no fap or just semen retention kinda. Maybe the dude who gave me this information way ago when I was 16 years old was lying, but I don't think so, cause it just makes sense. There's many fighter into the history that was practicing semen retention, alright? So Mike Tyson practiced semen retention. Steve Jobs, founder of Apple, practiced semen retention. They say Kane West did it, but it was not all the time in his career. David Haye, world heavyweight boxing champion. So I can keep naming like Muhammad Ali and Nikola Tesla, Einstein, and you see like it's just some big name out there practicing semen retention, and it's just to prove that it kind of work. There's a part in my life where I had hard time to do semen retention, and I think it can be really useful for some men to fap yourself. I'm gonna tell you why. So if there's some woman around you that just try to get you, and you feel like you're weak and you have hard time, like you still like, if you don't want to finish with sleeping with that girl that is keeping, like if you want to stay clean till you find a good girl, and then there's a girl that want to sleep with you, and you don't want to be with her, you can sleep a one-nighter, but you don't want one-nighter because you want to find a good one, and this one is not the one you want. But if you keep trying, after 1, 2, 3 months, there's some good chance you just finish by sleeping with her. But if you're fapping at this point, you're gonna manage to be like, you're gonna go see if she's gonna be where you are. Man, just fucking fap yourself really hard, and when you go there, nah, bro, I already fap, no, I'm not interested at you. You see what I mean? So at 16 years old, I got some really good habit about that. But after that, when I got a crazy woman that almost ruined me in my life, then I started fapping a lot because I got scared. Scared of letting myself be controlled by the woman. Scared of turning into a simp because I don't do semen retention. So there's like a balance that I tried to get. I heard about George Saint-Pierre with the 1 month, but I heard that if you don't fap, it can create problem too with the you're gonna have some extra sperm into you and it need to go out. So the way is kinda to fap once per month, twice per month around. This is what I think. Maybe once per week. Like I think under once per week, it start like you better to have a woman in your life like 3 times per week, and don't if you better not have too much objective. Like if you have some objective that is uh, link with sport, link with the physical, it's gonna help you if you lack energy. If you don't have enough energy, it's gonna help you. Like having more hormone in your body after 7 days, there's just no way that it don't help you. So yeah, it just makes sense. So yeah, my part of the point that is really important is make sure you are not weak. And the weakness is more with the woman than with yourself. I feel like you create way more problem while you make baby and you get some malady and bacteria from all the women around sleeping with her than just fapping yourself till you find a good one. So did I see some change in my life when I did it? So I'm gonna give as the example when I had between 16 and 20 years old. Every time I was going to train myself, most of the time, like 95% of the time, I was pulling more weight than the people who had the same shape as me, like the same exact size, the same weight and shit. For sure, there was some people stronger than me. Like I will not say I was stronger at all, but some the people that was looking like me, the same physical, same height, same arm size, I was pushing more than them, and that was a fact. I had more energy than most of the people around me. Really hard to contend. For sure, I'm a hyperactive dude, so for me, fapping give me the endorphin and slow me down so I can be on the same rhythm as everyone. Is one of the reason why I had hard time to not smoke weed. You see what I mean? For me, smoking weed is one of the way to put me on the same rhythm as everyone. I have too much energy just to fucking go in the street, but this is one of the reasons why you just need to accept yourself like you are. I need to stop smoking weed and be myself, go in the street. And if the people are pissed off because I speak too much, or the people are pissed off because I move too much, I do too much sport and shit, I'm just, they are just not my friend. I don't know them. You don't like me, I don't know you. Bye, man. That's it. Accept yourself like you are. Just fapping yourself all the time, smoke weed, eating the biggest meal as you can. For sure, you're gonna secrete a lot of endorphin, but does it make you happier? In many couple, you're gonna see the woman using the sex at their advantage to get what they want. Oh, you did that, you're not gonna have sex tonight, you're gonna go sleep on the couch, shit like that. But what happens if you tell her you're not gonna have sex tonight, huh? Like, you can change the role. With the semen retention, this is the big thing about it. You can make her feel like, oh shit, he's not sleeping with me, and she start thinking and trying to look better, try to attract you. You see what I mean? Like most of the women get fat after they get in couple because they don't feel like they need to be attractive to get your semen out of your body or something. But the reality is, if you're like, you do the same thing the woman did. Today you was not gentle with me. I'm not down. I don't want to do sex. And at the end, you're gonna gain the ultimate control over your relationship. So yeah, having the control over yourself mean when you're gonna train, you do the semenretention thing. When a woman wants you really hard and you feel like you're gonna go sleep with her instead of staying clean, then fap, man, like fap harder as you can just to make sure you're not gonna fail with that fucking woman. You see what I mean? You need to have the control of your genital part and not give the control of someone else. And this is the most important thing. And then the NoFap pass the gun, right? So remember that men are simp. And one of the only way to not be a simp is to take control over your genital part. And I don't say masturbating once per day or masturbating once per month. When I speak about taking the control, is like, so when you say I don't want to do it tonight because I train tomorrow or something like that, well, this is when it became important. If your woman treats you bad or shit like that, this is the moment to do semenretention. She need to merit this shit. Like, if you come, the woman who's gonna take that sperm gonna need to merit it. You need to put value into it. Like, imagine that this sperm have value and they need to deserve it. And they need to work to get it. And then the woman gonna see a value in yourself. So my final thought about that is the NoFap movement is not really good, but the semen retention movement is pretty nice.